Oggi, nell'era moderna, diamo per scontate un sacco.
Today, in the modern era, we take a lot of things for granted. One of them is turning on the tap and having the luxury of knowing that the water is drinkable.
Beh, questo in ambiente
Well, that's true at home, but what about outdoors or in the boating world? Is it really the same?
Beh, oggi lo scopriamo andando ad analizzare.
Today, we'll analyse this by exploring all the problems related to a boat's water system and, of course, the best solutions available.
Il tutto a bordo di una barca.
All of this aboard a truly classy yacht, the legendary Solaris 55. Let's get started. This is The Boat Show.
L'acqua è vita. Beh, questo lo sappiamo fin da quando eravamo bambini.
Water is life. We've known this since we were kids. But don't think it's only life-giving for us. Water also sustains microbes, bacteria, and all sorts of pollutants that can be harmful to our bodies. Now, imagine what happens inside water tanks. Boats are getting bigger, and so are their tanks. This means that stored water remains inside them for longer periods, leading to a significant bacterial load, even if the water taken on board comes from clean sources, such as a dock supply or an onboard desalination system.
Per non parlare poi di idrocarburi, metalli e pesticidi che...
Not to mention hydrocarbons, fuels and pesticides that now contaminate our seas and remain in the water even after desalination.
Beh, insomma, questi sono i problemi.
So these are the problems, but the solution is much simpler than you might think.
Si chiama Seagull IV e sì, essenzialmente è un...
It's called Seagull IV. Yes, it's essentially a highly advanced filter that not only ensures top performance but also allows for extremely simple operation, which is crucial on board. But now, let's open it up because I want to show you all its secrets.
La storia di questo filtro pone le sue origini.
This filter's history dates back to a time when there was a need to make water from rivers, lakes, ponds and swamps potable for US military personnel. It had to be small, easy to use, and work without electricity or complex mechanical machinery. That's why General Ecology, an American company, introduced the Seagull, a filter capable of removing all pollutants from fresh water.
Così, nel lontano 1991, ITS Todini comincia ad importare questo...
Back in 1991, ITS Todini began importing this product to Italy, where prestigious shipyards like Solaris Yachts adopted it to provide their owners with not only great-tasting water, but also chemically and biologically pure drinking water on board. But how is it made? And most importantly, how does it work? The onboard system consists of just a few key parts. The filter itself is the only component produced in the United States, while the rest of the water purification system is manufactured in Italy by ITS Todini, a historic company in the plumbing and sanitary field. Let's break it down step by step. Water comes on board either from a dock connection or a marine desalination system. It is then stored in tanks, from which the pressure pump distributes it to the taps.
In tutto il percorso gli inquinanti possono essere davvero moltissimi. Idrocarburi.
Along this route, numerous contaminants can be introduced. Hydrocarbons, pesticides, bacteria that can thrive in the tanks or pipes, heavy metals, and biological pollutants, including PFAS, chemicals from the textile industry.
Insomma, per non bere queste sostanze è meglio collocare.
To avoid drinking these contaminants, the filter should be installed right before the water outlet, at the tap. ITS Todini has developed optimized mounts for this purpose. Here's how it works. The filter opens like this.
La cartuccia.
The cartridge goes inside here.
E questo si richiude.
And then it's closed like this.
Poi un flessibile.
One hose for the incoming unfiltered water
e un altro per l'uscita dell'acqua.
And another hose for the purified water going directly to the tap.
Ora, qui dentro avviene la magia. È già perché il sistema di filtro.
Now, this is where the magic happens. The filtration system works through a mechanical process, meaning no chemicals, no activated carbon, and no harmful materials like asbestos.
La filtrazione avviene per scorrimento.
The water flows naturally through the system, powered only by the boat's own water pressure, without the need for high-pressure pumps.
E il tutto avviene.
All of this is possible thanks to the filter itself and its three-stage filtration process.
La prima è la microfiltrazione. L'acqua entra.
The first one is microfiltration. Water enters the filter through its outer perimeter. The pressure within the water system pushes it toward the filter's center, where it exits.
La prima membrana che incontra ha un reticolato estremamente fitto, che arriva ad avere.
The first membrane it encounters has an extremely fine mesh, filtering down to 0.1 microns. To give you an idea, the smallest pathogenic bacteria are 0.2 microns in diameter and 0.8 microns long, so they cannot pass through.
E per evitare poi che questi prolifichino.
To ensure bacteria don't multiply inside the filter, they are trapped in a nutrient-free environment, which acts as a bactericidal, not just bacteriostatic solution. In short, they die here.
Ma come abbiamo visto, i batteri non sono gli unici agenti inquinanti nell'acqua. È già perché sostanze chimiche come pesticidi, erbicidi.
But bacteria aren't the only problem. Chemical substances such as pesticides, herbicides, chlorine, hydrogen sulfide, hydrocarbons, and other organic compounds are absorbed by the filter's special matrix, which captures molecules of various sizes.
Immaginatevi una spugna capace di assorbire tutte queste sostanze nocive, ma di farlo.
Imagine a sponge that absorbs all these harmful substances while allowing beneficial minerals to pass through. Finally, there's the electrostatic induction stage, but without electricity.
Al centro del filtro si trova un tondino di metallo capace di indurre.
Inside the filter, there's a metal rod that constantly induces positive and negative charges within the matrix. This process removes even smaller, colloidal contaminants, which wouldn't have been caught by the microfiltration stage.
Bene, ora l'acqua
At this point, the water is purified and exits here, ready to be used.
Per evitare di sprecare l'acqua filtrata, per esempio lavando i piatti, ITS Todini propone di sdoppiare
To
l'uscita.
avoid wasting filter water, for example when washing dishes, ITS Todini offers different installation options. The basic setup keeps the boat's regular tap connected to the unfiltered water, while a separate swan neck faucet delivers purified water. The deluxe version features a 3-way or 5-way mixer, 100% made in Italy, capable of dispensing filtered and unfiltered water, as well as hot, room temperature, chilled, or even sparkling water. Not bad, right? This onboard water purification system comes in various sizes and capacities. This is the smallest model, capable of purifying up to 4,000 litres of water. Larger models can handle 8,000, 24,000, or even 100,000 litres. Once the cartridge reaches its filtration limit, while still ensuring purity until the very last drop, the water flow will gradually decrease. That's the sign it's time to replace the cartridge.
Un dettaglio interessante è che ITS Todini ha previsto su richiesta una.
One particularly clever feature is that ITS Todini offers an optional drainage valve to empty the cartridge housing. This is essential for winter storage, preventing freezing damage, and also makes it easier to replace the filter when needed.
Alla luce dei fatti.
Looking at all these features, I have to say, this system is truly genius. Lightweight, advanced and energy efficient. In short, a simple yet highly effective product that ensures that on-board boats designed for enjoying the sea, you always have access to what is perhaps the most important resource of all: fresh, clean water.